Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Out doing my morning run after I did my stretches, my exercises. That's, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that stuff. But it shows me that I have some abilities. I can live in my mind and say, I used to do this, I used to do that. And when you do that, you're going to find out, if you have to, you're not going to be able to. I used to be able to swim. And then you're going to get in the water and you're going to find out you can't tread water. I used to be able to get up on the roof. I've been up on the roof since I used to. I can't get on the roof anymore. Getting over to the edge, and it's a little different. So there's things that I can't do. I mean, I used to be able to lay down. I used to be able to pop over on the grass, roll around on the grass, and get up. I can still do that. I bet you there's a lot of people that can't. And that's because I do it. There's things like that I do just to see if I can do it. And, but I'll tell you, the reason for this video is I had someone make a comment, and he said, what makes me think that Rex has got the same enthusiasm about riding on a motorcycle as I do? And then he was saying that Rex could get hurt riding a motorcycle. And that made me start thinking. For me, it was a shock to have a comment like that from that person, because that person isn't the kind of person that thinks like that I thought. So he kind of caught me out of character on that. Okay. The first thing, in general, I believe God created dogs to be companions for people. Okay, now if that's the case, then, and this is what I've seen, dogs can adapt to any lifestyle. The only thing that stops the dog from adapting and learning any lifestyle is the owner. In other words, the owner is limited on how much they're capable of teaching their companion. Now, like I say, I've had dogs after, let's see, I'd say once I started having kids, I started having dogs. And the reason for having dogs has changed throughout the years. I can't really go into all the reasons, but basic now is companionship is number one. Number two is protection. Now, for me, it's not that I want the dog to be with me. Hey, let's go, Rex. I want the dog to be aware of my presence and aware of what's going on around us. I'm older now. I use more tunnel vision than I used to. Like when I'm running, that's definitely, I'm using tunnel vision watching, so I'm not stumbling over something and stuff like that. In the old days, it was no big deal. Rex's job is to watch what's going on around me, and anything that's out of the ordinary. That's why we're out here in the middle of nowhere. There's no people around, stuff like that. If there was a person around, then she would bring it to my attention. There's somebody here. I'm sure if she felt the need, I'm sure she would do whatever she needs to do to protect me. But like I say, that's not my intent to have her. Just let me know I can take care of it. Now I'm sure in time it's going to change a little bit. You know, once I get old and incapable of defending myself, I'll probably want a little bit of protection. So, but right now, that's not a big thing. And everybody has a reason for their dog. And I'll tell you, you've seen some dogs where somebody will come around, or a noise or something weird, and then the dog will just shut up and run away. Okay, that's not a normal behavior. That dog has been abused or scared and not corrected. This dog was not enlightened on what this was, and so then they're spooky on all kinds of stuff, and that makes a weak dog, a weak companion. And there's some people that like that, because the reason is now your companion depends on you, and they think, well, look, my dog depends on me. And so in other words, you created this dog to be weak and dependent on you. And that's your business. I don't care. I don't care what it is. But that's the way I see what's going on in our society. People have been manipulated to being weak, to being cowards, incapable of even speaking up. They can't even speak up. And I'm not even talking about they can't walk around with their chests up and walk with pride. They can't even do that. They're getting close to what I saw in China. And that's, you don't talk politics. And so, I mean, they're scared, you know. And so that's what's going on. They're trying to do that here. Make you scared when you say, I don't want to wear a mask. I'm not going to get that thing in me. You know what I mean? And then they want to make you feel like you're doing something wrong when they are the idiots that are doing as they're told. Kind of like Rex. Rex will do as she's told. She's been trained to do that. Accept and believe in me. And when she believes in me, she will do as I ask. And that's why you need to think. When someone tells you this, whatever it is, you need to ask them why. If they tell you, it's like me, they say, well, you don't need to wear a mask, you don't need all that kind of stuff. Okay, you ask why. And then you think about it. You're learning. We're not animals. So we don't have to do this stuff. Well, I'll put it another way. They want us to be animals. They want us to blindly follow. The education system screwed up. The social, our social networks are really messed up. I mean, they want you to sit home, don't talk to people. You know what I mean? That's not even a natural act for a human. And it's not even a natural act not to think. But they want you don't think. Just blindly follow. And now Rex, I don't want her thinking. Because she might think, I don't want to ride a motorcycle, that's dangerous. Well, being around me could get a little dangerous. That's why she is taught to do certain things. She's taught when to go to the bathroom, what to eat, what to drink. She doesn't drink out of a water puddle. She drinks when I tell her to drink. And she eats what I tell her to eat. That's for her protection. And like I say, if she's going to be around me, there's certain guidelines she's going to have to learn to be safe. And on the motorcycle is going to be a whole nother world of safe. And why she's riding that motorcycle. These are all things that she's never going to figure out why. And she doesn't really care. She just wants to do as she is told. And I'm scared our society is getting that way also. They don't want to think. It's too difficult to think. It's much easier just to do as you are told. But I want you smarter than Rex. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.